Greetings, Jedi traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the daily trend for end of the week, Friday, week 7, day 5, February 17th, 2017. As always, please seek financial advisement when trading with your money, as these videos are for educational purposes only to support your knowledge in the market. See what was going through my head on any given day. Always make sure you have a solid trading plan and always manage your stop when placing a trade. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. A lot to talk about, lots of charts to show you. Let's start out with, let's go right to the pre-market trend this morning, as indices overnight had given us a nice little ride down. Current price at the morning, 15 minutes prior to session, we're looking at 52.94. There it is, Globex session, both on the NQ and the ES downside. There was our Globex high and low, 53.03. As price action pre-market trend already starting to be in an uptrend, but the cloud, the 51.44 EMA overlay on the charts was under the VWAP. We'll take a look at that chart in a little bit. So let's take a look at the big picture. We were looking at back upside 53.03, 12.52, and ending up in between 12 and 52, somewhere around the 27 mark, as the market's still rolling out towards the about 15 minutes here to go. ES finishing out just above Globex high as price action. We got our alerts on. Let's go ahead and silence. There we go. Let's jump to the NQ chart, as we do actually. Let's pull that up. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull that up again. There we go, NQ. All right, so this morning, price action again, looking to see if we'd retest that 53.12 upside, but anything back upside, 53.02, 312, and then up to 51, the higher level of resistance. So that's what we're looking for on the NQ. And let's see how she rolled out today. Let's actually say NQ post-market. Reset on the 15-minute chart as we rolled past the 53.02, past the 53.12, working our way up to 53.32, which we're not actually that far away from right now, as price action sitting around 53.27. 60-minute though, back upside 53.1250 as we work our way back up to 53.51. NQ on a tear today, guys. NQ on the tear to the upside. And take a look at the ES 23.39. Downtrend it was in the Globex session, and downtrend chop pre-session, I called it. 23.44 looking upside to 23.47, and it's pretty much where we stopped, actually. 23.47 upside at top resistance right there on the 15-minute chart. So nice ML levels up to the upside. Let's take a look at the AS post-market. There it was, 23.47. Nice move. There you go. Side by side. There we go. 23.39 off the lows up to 23.47. That's the 15-minute chart. As price action on the ES roars back upside towards the end of the week, pretty much in between that 2,400 and 2,300 downside. All right, there's our MML levels. That's what we're looking at. We did pretty good back to the upside, but you kind of didn't have that feeling that that's where we were headed, as the NASDAQ, giving it the NASDAQ pick today, as really roaring to the upside, pulling the ES and YM right behind it. Euro, again, solid trend to the short. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Euro chart today, including the M6E. Here we go. Price action looking the same on both charts for those of you trying to get out of that sim platform and onto the live trading platform, showing a nice solid trend. To the downside here from market open, Euro closed mid-session, PM session, nice trending, 51.44 downside underneath the VWAP. We're talking high probability setups. That's the key to remaining in the trend with some good, proper trade management. Well, trade management's what probably got me knocked around this morning. So let's take a look at how that worked out today and how we could have maybe handled that a little bit better. Anyway, there's your 6E rolling downside, and VIX closing out downside, 1149. Talking about VIX, got a nice chart here to show you today, posted on the stock twits. There it was. Take a screenshot of that if you want. Hold it there for a second. Take a look, or take a look at my social media feed there on Twitter. Nice chart, but hey, we got more room to go down on the VIX before any self-correction the market might occur. But surely we are holding at the downside versus the upside on the VIX there. All right, so VIX closes out 1149. Core sector list. Leading indicators were up on econ highlights today. Not much in the market as far as news today. And there we go. Downtrend for the Globex session and ending up upside on the uptrend for today. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Before we take a look at the charts, let's talk about the daily gaps here. Again, NQ making some all-time highs here, 53.17 being upside. 626 on the futures here. Didn't get back up, but after yesterday's price action and starting out a little bit lower, market makes its way back up. ES back upside, and NQ with Monday being a holiday session, no wonder probably markets boosting up a little bit. So NQ, the winner of today's market with the AD lines. There it is, NISS nicely right back to the pivot. YM still working its way out here on the last 10 minutes of the session, but up to 12, breaks on 100, and we couldn't really go farther than 25 today, but as we do in each session, talk about that negative 45 to 45, usually ranged. Here was the issue on the NQ today. The issue was the fact that we just could not break above that pivot line, so price action was holding till the PM session, All right, let's pull up some of those charts there as we saw them. That was our Globex session. Again, very choppy at first on the NQ. YM was rolling down, ES was rolling down. Yeah, you were thinking coming in today's session that we were just going to roar downside, and sure enough, the NQ starting things out. Decide, nope, that's not where we're going. Market open. Now, clear intentions, 51.44, EMA above the cloud, price action upside, and just try to get a handle. So where was, when you talk about where was the best setup, well, the best setup of the day would have been right out of the gate, right? Price action sitting above the cloud, sitting above VWAP. Yeah, the cloud's not above VWAP, I get that, but all things being considered, long setup here on the Heikin Ashi bars, and price action moving upside, stop at the swing size, and you got yourselves a runner for the day. Like I said before, the thing that wasn't working out was AD line was coming downside. Let me go back and grab that AD line for a second. Here it is, price action at the beginning. AD line is coming down. Tick count is coming down. And I got charts showing price action going up. All right, nothing's all equal. You're saying, well, maybe I'll wait. Little hesitation there. And so you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And all through this move here is NQ moving up. AD line is downside. Tick count is downside, and you're hesitating. And that's exactly how it played out. So you get in up here, maybe break out of the Globex high. Trade management, doesn't work out. You say, all right, couldn't get that first contract off. Price action comes back. You bail out. You don't know where price action is moving. But trust in the strategy enough that if 51.44 is above the VWAP, best entry was back here. You got yourself another entry. Stop at the swing size would have still kept you in, and NQ just ran the rest of the day. Well, in contrast, 6E was to the downside. So if it wasn't working for you on any of the indices, as we'll see here in a little bit, it was the 6E running downside today. And again, nothing easy here because price action by the stops would have taken you out here on the NQ, but bigger picture, 51.44 was holding upside. I'm not saying hold on to a deep dive here, as we just didn't know where the indices were going today, but overall picture is trusting in your strategy. Sometimes I need a slap on the head for that as well. Well, 6E played it out to the downside even more, as in the afternoon PM session, that's what we were waiting for, that pop up through the mid session. Now, don't forget, NQ, like I said before, eventually pulled back. All three indices were up. Well, I'll show you how long this took, which eventually ran away. But when you're sitting on, that's right, when you're sitting on bars here and you're saying, come on now, are we going to move? Are we going to move? And she goes nowhere. Sometimes you just say, that's good enough for me, and you take your ticks and you leave. Now, I think one of these bars here on the NQ took almost an hour to form, and that was the kind of volume we had there in the mid-session. So you wait, and say, all right, another opportunity upside here towards the close. All good. All right, so NQ pulling it out. Let's take a look at the ES. There it was for today. Price action again, like we said. Throughout most of the market open to euro close was pretty choppy. Again, you might have gotten chopped up here, but if you went with the highest probability setup, there was only one really this morning. There it was at about post 12 minutes of the open. Price action lifted upside. You probably bailed out or stopped out. And finally, eventually, with all charts in the green and price action 51.44, there was your highest probability setup. Stop at the swing size or below the VWAP here, and you got yourself a nice little run on the ES to the upside. YM, again, not as clean either. Your market open euro didn't play well there, very choppy. Hopefully you didn't get chopped up too much. No real high probability setups. I got no arrows there on the screen. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Right there at the open, you're on the downside there. Another opportunity here maybe didn't work out. Maybe you lost some. I would have avoided all this setup here. Bang, right there, PM session. Nice move to the upside on the YM. NQ again, there was the tail today. 51.44 above the VWAP. Everything above the VWAP. Got to trust that VWAP. If that cloud is above that VWAP and you got price action above the cloud, all good to stay in. It's just a matter of trade management. If you get whipped out on a tail, you get whipped out. That's the way it rolls. But again, AM session, just like the rest, wasn't easy. It was the PM session where you made up for any of those losses on the write-up. Look at that mid-session. There you go. When I say mid-session, that's an hour of price action, 2 bars. I know. You could have gone down with a lower time frame, could have stuck to the minutes, but it's the range charts that works for me, and we really didn't go anywhere at that point. So price action eventually take it off in the afternoon, holding above the VWAP, so NQ holds to the upside. All right, so there it is, daily gaps and the charts. Let's take a look at some of the others. Crude again, not much fun there on the crude. There was yesterday's price action. Crude pretty much sticking today inside the Globex. Again, highest probability setup right here. I would have avoided the downside. So crude not going much anywhere except Globex. Nice move to the downside. That was probably your best setup on the crude today. Taking a look at the GC. GC to the downsides. Indices roar up today. There was your final move. Again, choppy morning, but a nice couple moves upside. Again, same strategy. 51.44 above the VWAP to the Globex high. Really didn't go any further. And then finally breaking down underneath with all charts in sync. Nice move on the gold. Take a look at the yen. Yen very choppy today, but there it was overnight session. So if you're not trading the NQESYM on the overnight, maybe you're watching the yen or the 6E. Look at that nice move to the upside on the 6J. I apologize, 6J. Nice move. 51.44. Very strong trend to the upside there on the London Open. Bang, back to the upside. Globex high. Would have pretty much left the overall session. Didn't really go anywhere. Maybe a pocket here on all charts red. Nice move, but you would have been stopped out and really didn't go any further. 6E, we showed the chart. Let's go ahead and show it once again. There it is. That was the move on the 6E downside afternoon session. Globex session over here on the London Open. Nice move. Little choppy pre-market. Markets didn't really know where to take it. There it was. Break of the Globex low and to the downside. Hey guys, I mentioned before on the ES closing out today. Nice move on the ES to the upside. Let's just take notice right there was the SPY. That's right, the SPY on a price action. 235, the call of Mr. Top Step. 235 closing out. There was the open interest. 113 was sitting around 76,000 with about 10 minutes to go. Pinned to 235 right there. Nice monthly options closure on the 235. All right, Jenna traders, that's a wrap for the daily trend. Don't forget, we'll go over the I'll post here this afternoon week 7 recap of this week. As we could see, record high, a little bit of flat market there on Thursday. Another high on the NQ. So out of 10 trading days, six record highs on all indices, making that 7 on the NASDAQ as she rolled up today and broke upside. And don't forget, technical momentum outlook to be posted here over the weekend, and looking ahead at the charts where we are currently on the bigger picture, as well as my insight into the general market overall. All right, I believe that concludes everything for today. The daily trend, technical momentum of the indices and key future markets. Monday is a holiday, guys, so don't forget, markets will be, for the most part, closed. Volume will be down, so we'll roll back on Tuesday. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com or any of my social media outlets to obtain more information. My trading mantra, one simple strategy, any market, any chart, any time frame will keep you disciplined. You can find me every day on Twitter at TradingFibs. And as always, I leave the crystal ball to the experts. I only watch what's in front of me and on my charts. And as always, leave your bias at the door when trading. For those of you that are interested in joining us in our community of like-minded traders seeking those highest probability setups, feel free to email me, David at TradingFibs.com. You may join us on any Thursday or Friday to view the live chart setups as they happen in the trading day. All right, look forward to my weekend outlook. Let's see where we are. What are the thoughts in the market? Check that out over the weekend. And see you guys next week. Have yourselves a Blue Zone day. Wherever you may be, good day, good night. And markets are closed. Yes, good trading to you.